seat, it's almost time. Get your candy, get your soda and your snacks. Pop culture talk is what's on tap. Flashback, soundtrack, stories with heart. The drive-in's where the magic starts. From matinees to midnight shows, the curtain rises, here we go. Welcome to the drive-in, the show's about to start. It's the drive-in.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Drive-In. I am T-Bone, and I'm coming in to bring you the best updates in the world of movies, music, TV shows, and reaction videos, of pop culture. Today, we're going over an old school movie called Friday. So let's not spoil the fun, and let's get into it as the Drive-In starts now. Today, I have my lovely co-host, Jessica. How are you doing, dear?
What up, T-Bone? I'm great. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much. And in the background, pressing the buttons, we got Taylor Lorenzo's ex-wife. How are you doing?
Oh, your girl's been better. I'm kind of sick this week, boys and girls, so it's going to be a minimal Taylor episode, but just know that I'm with you in spirit.
Hey, yo, that's what's up. All right. I hope you feel better, Taylor. Jessica, where can the peoples find you on the interwebs?
You can roll through my hood and come check it out over on X at Jessica Clarity and find out all the craziness and cool stuff that I've been up to in the entertainment world and in the politics world. And I'm also over on YouTube at Jessica Clarity over there as well with all my entertainment silliness.
Thank you so much, guys. I am T_Bone322 on the Twitter. Guys, I post a couple cool things, and honestly, I will have to say the most recent thing that I did get to post is the fact that I got to host the Green Room, or I got to co-host the Green Room for the Timcast show, and Jessica actually also got to co-host that as well, but not on the same day. Day. We got different hosts for each day.
It on me.
Oh yeah, no, it's a great time. So guys, go get your Green Room over on the Rumbles at timcast.com.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Taylor, where can the people find you?
And you can find me on Twitter at Taylor Lorenz EX, and check it out. Your girl got a shiny new blue check mark.
That's what's up. We like blue check marks over here. Jessica, did you do anything fun this past weekend?
I did. For this chill stream, we went West Coast style, and I actually got to meet and interview Miss Chanel West Coast.
Oh, the West Coast of West Coasts.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
It's ridiculousness.
Oh yeah, no. One of my dreams is to meet Rob Dyrdek, and hopefully one day in the future I can do that.
You know what? If I can hook that up, I will. We'll check it out. But she's going into country music, and that's why I got a chance to interview her.
Hey, that's what's up. Okay, country music. Music. I could get down with some country.
Yes. That interview is on my channel, so I hope you guys.
Hey, yo, that's what's up. We got to go check that stuff out. Where can the people check that out at, Jessica?
Jessica Clarity over on YouTube, and also sometimes I want to turn the camera on and stream over on Entertaining Thoughts at Rumble. So thanks for throwing that in there too.
Thank you so much, Jessica. Guys, if you are not in our Discord yet, that's where all the action of the Drive-In and the rest of the Roma Nation shows happen. Want to be a podcast host, producer, researcher, or writer for us? This is the only place to join the fastest growing podcast community on Rumble. Check out the hub for anything at riseofmiddleamerica.com. This is where you'll see the latest rants, episodes, deep dives, and upcoming events you definitely do not want to miss. Guys, we got merch. We got hats. We got t-shirts. We got mugs. Actually, we don't have mugs. We have cups, like water bottles and
Tumblers?
stuff. Tumblers. Yeah. Whatever they're called. You know what they're called.
I know
But,
where you can grab
yeah.
it. Though. Down at the bottom of that.
Oh
stand.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Roma Nation, riseofmiddleamerica.com. Guys, go get your merch there. So let's get this show started and dive straight into the very, very first segment called Thumbs Up, Thumbs Down. Let's roll that bump. So, like I said in the intro, guys, we are going over the 1995 movie called Friday. So basically, it's Friday, and Craig and Smokey, they got to come up with like 200 beans because they owe the local bully, and if they don't pay him, they're not going to make it to Saturday. So
You can tell this is an old movie because they didn't try to sell feet pics on OnlyFans to come up with the $200.
200. I mean, like, you know what? They probably could have done that, but you know what? It probably would have been like 20 here, 10 here, 50 here. Like, you come up with money real quick if you do it like that.
Realistically, yeah. If it wasn't a movie,
Realistically-
there's plenty of ways they could have got $200, but we wanted to see how it played.
I mean,
out,
200 beans is 200 beans. I mean, that's all I'm
And
saying.
this is back in the 90s. That's a lot of money.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
that's
it
like what,
remains-
$500 now. I mean, like
That's what
I
I was
wasn't
gonna say, like
alive back in the
500.
90s. I mean, you old people were. I mean,
Yeah.
like, so how much was it? Like $500?
I would have guessed at $500, and yes, I was a youth when this came out.
Youth back in the 90s. Yeah. Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah,
I was
what
like,
about what about you,
came
Taylor?
out.
Oh, I would have been a young teenage boy during this movie's heyday. I didn't see it when it was new, but I did see it eventually, and I enjoyed it.
Young
I
teenager. Okay.
Out the cost of $200 in 1995 money versus today.
Probably like 500
This,
beans, bro. Like it's way too expensive now. All right. Let's get into who was in this movie. How about it, Jessica? All right.
Yeah,
So
no.
starting us off with the man, the myth, the legend, the hardcore of hardcores, Ice Cube. I mean, he plays Craig Jones, and like, can I say? I mean, he apparently co-wrote this script with DJ Pooh in about 2 weeks because he inspired this by real life in the hood, and I'm like, yo, that's pretty interesting.
$425.
What was that?
$425.
$425. Yeah, 200 beans back in 1995, guys. In 2026 is 425 beans. I mean, I was pretty close to 500. I truly was.
Yeah.
I truly was. I mean, okay, Jessica, talk to me. Who else is in this movie?
Well, first I wanted to say that thank you for letting me choose this movie because it was really culturally significant back in the olden days.
Culturally significant.
say.
I mean, like,
So, like I said, I was
Damn.
8 years old when
Is
this
it?
came out, and there was so you have to think about when it was released versus by the time it got to cassette or DVD. I can't
cassette.
remember.
Did you just say cassettes?
Yeah, like the big black ones. I don't know if
Wow.
you've seen that. So that being
No.
said, when I was
I
a kid,
totally don't have
we-
a VCR player
when
downstairs.
I was a kid,
Totally
we had
not.
this movie, and I had two sisters, and it was one of those that we watched over and over. And I don't even know if I can be objective reviewing this because it's like every bit of it was attached to a memory for me.
Okay.
And yes,
Okay.
Ice Cube was making music before this, and
Really?
I've been a hip hop head from the beginning, and my parents and everything. So when this did come out, it was a lot of my childhood. And yes, Ice Cube, but also Chris Tucker absolutely made this. I feel like his really big comedic, what do you call it? Like the physical comedy. Yeah, physical comedy absolutely just dominated, and there was nobody else that could have played Smokey.
Yes. However, but he was a relatively like unknown like stand-up comedian like at the time, and I don't know if you know this, but for when he like auditioned for his role, he was sticking like way too closely to the script, and they kind of really didn't like him because he wasn't really like ad-libbing. He wasn't using his skills of just improv. And like me personally, if I'm gonna do something like this, I mean, I have theater experience. I would 100% ad lib, improv, all of that. Just think of things on the spot, and you can see Chris Tucker did an amazing job when he just like let go, just improv, and just let the script, or let himself take a journey on the script. You know, truly an amazing actor. Who else is in this movie?
Well, I know we're skipping around from this, but I want to stay on theme with the ad lib, because John Witherspoon, amazing comedian, and I don't know if you knew this, but all his movies he ends up eating in it. If you notice, just about every
that's because he's a hungry man. I mean, come on now. Come on now. He's just the hungriest man ever. What?
The ad libs he did in the kitchen really made this.
Not even just in the kitchen, but in the bathroom too. I mean, he's like,
I didn't know that.
Get in here. I gotta talk to you. He's like,
do you want to read me that quote?
What
from it?
You want me to read the quote?
Isn't there a quote from him? We got to.
Yeah, there's a quote.
Okay, go for it.
All right. You know what your problem is? You think money just go out and pick you 400 or 500 and go off and just dance and eat chicken and dance and eat chicken and dance. You're just having all the fun in the world. You know how many stinking dogs I gotta catch to fill that big ass bowl of yours there, boy? 45, 50 dogs. Stinking, nasty dogs. And 12 of them little stinking things they call chihuahua. I personally, I hate chihuahuas. They are just like the tiniest, like littlest dog. And anytime I'm around one, I just feel like I'm gonna step on it and just like kill it. And like, the tall people should not be around little dogs. Bad idea.
I agree. As an owner of a Chihuahua, they're pretty freaking terrible. But
they are.
You know, they're not really dogs as much as just like little companions.
Accessories. They're like cats, but like they bark and they're just like, oh, I'm big and bad. I'm just like, dude, you're just like 2 inches tall. Stop it. Stop, please. Just stop.
There's different kinds. Mine's a little sport model.
Okay,
anyways,
so next,
Nia Long.
next we got Nia Long. You know, she played Debbie. You know, like the cute girl that Ice Cube was trying to get with, like almost the entire time. But like, he had a girlfriend. So like, respectfully, as a man, you know, you cannot date 2 women at once, right? So if you like one or the other, you got to break up with one and either date the other or like do something. You got to figure this stuff out, guys. Like, genuinely, we live in a world of just messed up people now, and you really got to choose. All right, Rachel.
What do you seen of the scenes of his actual girlfriend where she's like got the braids and she's like, oh,
that is the funniest thing. She's like, ooh, what you gonna give me for $200?
And she's like, I know you with that other girl. But what'd you think about this other guy in here, the big bully in here, Debo,
played by Tom Leister Jr.? I mean, like, it was funny because I was really hoping somebody would, you know, fight him. And at the end of the movie, I mean, guys, this is a 20, 30-year-old movie. You know, like, Ice Cube beats up this guy, Debo. And when I tell you this is a fight, is a real fight, because at first Ice Cube pulls a gun on him. Debo's like, what you gonna do? Just shoot me? And now, granted, a lesser man would shoot him and just end it. You know, I mean, I don't want to say a lesser man, but a smarter man would do that. You know, granted, I mean, you catch a charge, but like, yeah, or shoot him in the knee or the foot, or I don't know, something. I mean, you're pretty close, so you do something.
Give him the old Joe Biden.
Or what Ice Cube did, you put the gun down and you fight him, and then you almost get knocked out because this is a guy who's like Goliath and you're David, and the only reason you get up is because you got the hottest hottie chick right there, and you're just like, man, I gotta do it for her.
He had a Spider-Man moment. He had a
Spider-Man moment. You talking about Spider-Man, or you talking about the man, the myth, the legend, Wade Wilson? I mean,
hold on.
No,
I got it mixed up.
you got it mixed up.
Steve Rogers.
Crazy
I
woman.
can do this all day.
Crazy women.
That was Steve Rogers, right?
Crazy women. This is
That was,
exactly why you guys got to stay in the kitchen.
That was Captain America.
Oh gosh. Okay, who else is in this movie?
I'm in the kitchen. I want to make chicken.
It better be fried chicken. I swear, it better be fried chicken, and it better be good.
Who are you talking to? Of course, it's fried chicken.
The mother.
All right. Who else is in this
Anna
movie?
Maria Horsford. Oh my God! What about the scene where she cooked her own pork chop and sausage, and she said, "Boy, this is my breakfast. This ain't nothing for you." Like she's always like acting like she's the best mom. Like, I didn't tell on you, honey, to your dad.
And then like he goes into the bathroom and she's like, "Oh boy, your mama told me what you did."
That's a
Damn
character.
it, mom!
Oh my God!
Come on, mom.
Oh my God! Last but not least, Faison Love played Big Worm.
Big Worm, the man, the bully, who like Smokey and Craig, they got to come up with this $200 to pay this man because he's selling, or what? He's basically the big dealer in town, and he's getting
a bully.
Smokey to sell drugs, and Smokey's like, oh, I'm just gonna smoke it and get high and not pay the money, and then they have to fight their way out of it. And man, there's just a sad thing, guys. Pay your debts. Don't mess with other people's money. If you want to mess with money, mess with your own money. Don't mess with other people's money. That will get
his feelings. But
do you know that if you mess with other people's money, you will get shot? Don't ever think about doing something like that, Jessica. Would you ever do something like that?
Here's the thing. Big Worm was not so much a bully. He was a businessman, and he expected
a businessman. He's like, it's principles. It's about morals. It's about principles.
Yes.
You gotta see the fact that you don't mess with other people's money. You hear me, Smokey?
It hurts him personally. It hurts his feelings.
It does.
And if Smokey would have just stepped up and did what he was supposed to do. But I think this is very interesting how they took this more comedic approach on this. It's something that shows how Ice Cube did not actually grow up with this lifestyle. I don't know if you knew that, but it was a parody of the situation. He famously grew up like going to a private school, and the whole gangster persona was literally just an act. Yeah.
Really?
But
I never knew that.
So part of I'll share a little bit. I grew up in a neighborhood like this and experienced some of these situations, and it's kind of like you get to a point where you're gonna like constantly dwell on different stuff, but eventually you kind of have to laugh, or at least I appreciated this movie even though I was living through some of the worst parts of this movie. Because the thing is, if there's bad drug dealers, if they can't just pay up, people are gonna shoot at them.
Well, see, the other thing is like, be on time. There's so many.
I know.
I don't want to get into it. I really don't want to get into this, but like being on time, getting your money, guys. It's not just about.
Be a good drug dealer.
No, I'm not saying be a good drug dealer. This is about life, guys. You live a life, and you gotta be on time. Somebody says you gotta be there for 3:00. You gotta be there for 3:00. If somebody says you owe me X amount of money, you owe them X amount of money. Do not mess with other people's money. I mean, how many times do I got to say this in this episode? Do not mess with other people's money.
There's one way to avoid this altogether. It's just don't affiliate yourself with this lifestyle. And that's what they were showing. And that's what I appreciated, having the mom and the dad and the nuclear family, and the dad being like, don't bring guns into it. Like, they did a good job making it a wholesome weed movie about the hood. I mean, I feel like you
it
rounded
was-
it
it-
out in the end.
No, they did. No,
Oh.
they truly did. But one of the other lines that me personally I think that sums this all up in a couple words is from John Witherspoon's, Mr. Jones. And he says, and I quote, "Ain't that about a bitch?"
How you gonna get fired on your day off?
Ain't that
You gonna
about
get
it?
fired on
Shout
your
out
day
Gene
off.
Ellis.
Yeah, shout out
Didn't
Gene Nails. That'll be the only shout out I give that man. But shout out Gene Nails for always saying that line, and just coming in and where is he from? The Bronx, Compton, I forget. One of
I
those.
mean, I don't
two.
want to dox him, but not there.
One of those
One of those good
one of those
places.
places.
Hey,
the
don't know about your
Bronx,
background.
Compton, I don't know.
I want to know
But shout out Geno's. I'll give you a shout out there, buddy. Ain't that about a bitch?
if you were in a movie like this, would you be able to just come up with stuff on the spot though? Do you
Me,
think you'd
yeah.
be able- yeah.
So I did
Just
theater,
improv that?
right? I did theater. I did it for about 10 years, and yeah, we had scripts and everything, but there were times in the shows that I was doing that the director was like, you know what, just start talking, just improv, like, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, well, then you're bad at improv. And like we had a couple
Sink or
times, and I
swim
was
kind of
like,
thing. Like just figure it out.
sink or
Let's see how
swim.
he
And
does.
like honestly, I swam so fast and so hard. I mean, like I was treading water with my hands above my head,
Mhm.
just kicking. You know how difficult that is? No, because you're not a lifeguard. Thank you very much. Okay.
Ah,
All
that's
right.
funny.
Let's get back to the movie. Let's get back to the regularly scheduled effed up program. All right. So Smokey's funniest lines, right? They were very, very chaotic and very, very energetic, and that truly came from Chris Tucker just going and just like, you know what? I'm just gonna say this stuff, but Ice Cube, most of those lines were for Ice Cube. I'm not gonna lie, but Ice Cube, he was like, you know what? I'm gonna let you shine, buddy. I'm gonna let you shine, and you know what? He did shine. And now Chris Tucker, he was in some of the greatest other movies. Rush Hour 1, Rush Hour 2, Rush Hour 3. I mean, he's been
The
in other
Fifth
movies.
Element.
The Fifth Element. I mean, come on now. He's
Yeah.
been in a lot
He
of
is iconic.
great movies.
Yeah. And you know,
But-
that's something to be said
what
that they
happened?
had really good chemistry together and knew when to let the other one take over. Like it just feels like all of their dialogue it flows so natural. They have just such good chemistry. And then learning even more how it was improv makes it all that much better to me.
Well, what I think is even crazier is the fact that this movie was shot in only 20 days. Guys, 3 weeks.
That's awesome.
20 days. And guys, it only had a budget of about 3.5 mil, right?
Wow.
But it grossed
That's hard.
27 mil in the box office. I mean,
Mm.
guys, this is exactly why this has become a cult classic. And I'm sad to say, but this is the first time I've ever seen this movie.
Mhm. And wasn't it the cost? A lot of it was saved because they filmed it on the actual street, right? They didn't
Yeah.
go to a sound set.
Yeah. So they actually they the crew was told not to wear red because they set the filming location in a deep Crips area.
Like South Central LA.
Yeah, South Central LA. So if like any of you guys know anything, you gotta wear blue. But yeah, that's why a lot of their clothing
Wearing
like
blue
had,
today, I
had
realized.
blue in it. But yeah, no, it was a real neighborhood. So like all the real residents and like all the background and stuff, it gave it a real feel and look.
Mhm.
And that's what I really loved because it was really lived in. Like it didn't seem like a prop, like just like, oh, they built it in a day. Nah, they
Mhm.
filmed this stuff on location, and even the dude who wrote this, his house shows up in the background of one of the scenes. So like
Wow.
they filmed this in the streets of South Central LA. I mean, it was crazy.
I just started laughing. We didn't mention this character, and I've got to say this before we move on. I loved how it was another character-driven movie versus a plot-driven movie in a lot of ways, because each different character was so well developed, and even some of the little side storylines that they didn't even really need for this movie added to its chaos but authenticity. Like how the
like
neighbor
that beggar?
who was like the neighbor who was wearing like the little low cut top and then the shorts, and the preacher
yes,
Bernie
the hot
Mac
chick.
comes over, and then her husband comes home and he's like a 2-foot dwarf.
Hey, don't you trash on the tiny people. Come on now.
It's hilarious. It's like that's
Baby,
what made
baby, no,
Friday
he's just a
cult
friend.
classic.
Baby, no,
Yeah,
he's just a friend.
Developing those characters when it's like
The pastor's over at the house, guys. The pastor of all people was over at the house, you know, getting to know the local.
they're just praying.
President.
We're just praying, baby.
We're just praying. That's why it was on my knees, honey.
And then he throws her clothes out on the lawn, and then the
funniest thing-
crackhead comes over and
comes
gets
and
him.
takes it. That
Yes.
made that scene, because you know what? Ice Cube was probably filming that scene, right?
Yep.
And the dude he's throwing out the clothes, and he's like, you know what? Crackhead, go steal some clothes, go say something funny.
Okay. When I first moved out of my neighborhood, I didn't realize that you couldn't just get rid of something by putting it by the side of the road. Because it's like if you're in this certain neighborhoods, if you want to get rid of like your old lawn equipment or like a table or something like that, you just put it by the road. Somebody takes it. I didn't realize that wasn't a thing everywhere until I moved out of there. And I just remember
Oh,
that.
no.
Remember that same crackhead when Debo got knocked out? He ran over and
Takes
stole
his shoes. He takes his shoes. What?
Oh,
What
gosh,
a crackhead! I
and then
mean,
he's like,
crackhead energy going to crackhead energy. I mean, that's the most insane thing about that.
hey, yo, Smokey's taking his shit in the alley.
I ain't gonna tell nobody. I ain't gonna tell nobody no more.
Crackheads.
All right,
I would
okay,
say
okay. Let's get into these questions. Okay, did the movie feel like a relaxed hangout session, or did the escalating drama, you know, keep the tension up?
Oh, I think there was moments in both. Kind of feels like
Yeah?
a podcast. Like sometimes we're laid back and then get excited. So it was a good mix of both. But overall, I liked how it kept the tension up.
I did. I truly did as well. Okay. So like the supporting cast roles, you know, so like Debo, you know, Debbie, you know, John Witherspoon's, you know, Pops, you know, even the pastor, you know, who was your favorite and why? You know, like what supporting character like really resounded like to you? Like which one spoke to you?
By far, John Witherspoon, because again, watching this movie so much, I'm like, that was like my dad figure. He was always
would he take you into the bathroom and just be like, all right, listen here, Jessica, we gotta have an adult conversation and I can't have everybody else listening, so I'm just gonna hear and take my deuce and we gotta have a conversation. Is that what he would do?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, fine. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
I wouldn't know. It was just a movie.
It was just a movie. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Jessica, from a female perspective, right? You know, how did the female characters like Debbie, Joy, Mrs. Jones, you know, how did they hold up? You know, were they empowering? Were they stereotypical, or were there somewhere in between for like the 1995 comedy?
This is an amazing question. I love this because now that I'm thinking about it, all the female characters were actually given personalities versus the stereotype of the female characters playing this role or this role, and it's very one-dimensional. You had Felicia, who was like the poor girl who was like a little kooky or something, and then you had
always trying to get some money.
Gorgeous Nia Long.
Can I borrow your car?
She was just. I feel like every time she was on camera, she just lit up. That led to other roles for her. And then the girl with the braids that we talked about, like, and there was like the lady, again, watering the plants. Like all of them were very unique
the hot
in
chick.
how that they were presented. Was that
I said the hot chick.
which one?
The hot old chick, Mrs. Parker.
Mrs. Parker. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. What did you think?
that's I didn't know. I was just trying to make sure that we were talking about the same person. You know, because like when Pastor Cleaver went up there, played by Bernie Mac, the great Bernie Mac. I mean, he just went in there and I don't want to say you heard noises, but you heard noises.
They were praying.
Right. They were praying.
had
They
him
were
praying.
praising. They were praise the Lord Jesus Christ. They were praising.
said,
They were praising the
"Jesus."
Lord. Jesus. All right. Okay. Which scene had you laughing the hardest? The bike theft scene with Debo. You know, the bye Felicia moment. The damn moment. Or like the weed smoking sequence, or was it something else?
Oh wow, this is a hard one. I would think most of the scenes with Big Worm
Okay.
really just cracked me up. I don't know why. I just feel like every time that he was on screen, he would just break the goofiness and be like, "Smokey, are you gonna pay me?" And it was just like,
Smokey, where's
I
my
don't
money?
know.
Where's my money, boy? Where's my money?
I don't know. And then the rollers he had in his hair, the
Oh,
freaking ice
gosh.
cream truck when he rolls up and he's like moving the kids. So I
Where's
feel
my
like
money,
every time
mister?
they put him, every time
Where's
they put
my
him
money,
in a
mister?
scene,
Oh, it's my money now. Mama, he took my money.
yeah. Every time he's there, it's like they created a really good scenario for the comedic scene. So
Oh, can we talk about Rita?
I'm literally like crying,
the
laughing
one
at this
chick.
book.
Oh,
Okay,
that one
yeah.
chick, you know, that's
Sister.
I don't know, that the one chick's friend. Was it Debbie's friend? Debbie's friend, Rita. She apparently looks like Janet Jackson. You know, the one who looks like Janet Jackson. Oh yeah. Let's
Why don't you
talk
go
about
down the street
that
and get
one
you
for a
something to
hot
eat?
sec. I already ate 2 times before coming here. Come on now. You want to eat? Let's go.
I'll go pick her up. My mama don't
Oh,
like a lot of people.
Oh, lordy, Lord.
Oh my
Look like Janet
goodness.
Jackson. Hey, Janet Jackson.
Okay, do you think does your generation understand these references?
Oh, yeah,
or is
I
it
do.
just okay? Okay.
Me personally, I do. I wouldn't necessarily call any of these problems that they had problematic, because like I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Like the amount of ways that you can earn money real quick nowadays. I mean, like
This is
selling
tame.
clothes online, you know, Facebook Marketplace, you know, like there's so much to do that man, you honestly really could get 200 beans real fast, bro. You truly could.
Realistically,
Realistically, you truly could.
no. I was gonna
Now,
say, what would've
425
happened?
beans right now, bro. I don't know about that, but I'm sure people can scrounge out
No.
200 beans like easy.
I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say what you could do, what would have happened, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, OF. Yeah, I know. Okay. All
No,
right.
I was talking about what you would have done back then to get the money.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. OF.
Exactly. No, there wasn't. There
oh,
was
I'm
theft
sorry.
in pawn shops. That's
Oh, there was theft in pawn shops. That's right. That is right. I do know that thing. Okay, let's get into the Rotten Tomatoes of this Friday movie.
I can't believe I'm saying this.
Okay. So this came out in 1995, guys. Apparently, the Peoples are scoring at 77. No, that's not right. The Peoples are scoring at 91, and the critics are scoring at 77. That's
a big gap.
That's a big gap, and that just goes to show you that these critics, they don't understand what a funny movie is. I mean, this wasn't really revolving around marijuana, but it definitely had like an overarching, I guess, feel of it.
I liked how serious they treated it. I guess maybe it was a product of its time then, because even Ice Cube was like, "Yo, I don't smoke," and I think he actually did a positive job saying like, "I understand that I have responsibilities and I can't smoke, but this is Friday." So I think it did a good job, like not promoting weed, but it was in the movie. These ratings make sense to me. Objectively, 77, but in my heart, it's
Definitely
absolutely
91.
a 91 because
Yeah,
of all
definitely.
the ways that it's culturally been in my life.
All right, Jessica. What are your ratings? 1 or 20? 1 or 20. Thumbs up, thumbs down. 0 out of 7. Talk to me.
It's a 20.
It's a 20. It's a 20. Straight 20.
I'm gonna say a 6 out of 7.
6 out of 7. Okay.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. Okay. All right.
What about you?
I'm going with a straight 20.
Nice.
I'm going 2 thumbs up, and I'm going with a 6.5 out of 7.
Oh wow! I am
Pretty
really
big.
glad. I was
Pretty
worried
big.
you wouldn't like this one.
Pretty big. Pretty big. Definitely going to be rewatching this movie. All right, guys. Before we move into the group, yes, ma'am.
I would definitely suggest watching Friday After Next. It's even funnier, and Cat Williams is in it. I have it pulled up. I'm gonna watch it after this because, like I said, it's a very good movie. So.
Okay.
And to be clear, that's Friday Part 3, correct?
No, Friday After Next
Friday?
is the second one.
I thought it was next Friday. Are you
sure?
Wait.
You might be right. Anyways, there's several of them, and they're all hilarious.
After midnight, going all the night after midnight. Hey yo. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I'm just going. All right, guys. Before we move into soundcheck, guys, let's have a word from our sponsors.
What's going on, folks? AK with Roma Nation here. This week is powered by Salty Roots Tallow, a brand that brings skincare back to the basics of nature and nourishment. At Salty Roots, their mission is to craft a premium American-made skincare products harnessing the nourishing power of grass-fed tallow and natural minerals for clean, holistic health. Now, they are committed to sourcing the finest, sustainably produced ingredients from U.S. farms and blending them with nature's mineral-rich treasures to create pure, effective skincare that promotes radiant skin and overall well-being. And trust me, you can feel that mission with every product. Their Dead Sea bath salts combine pure Dead Sea and Sierra sea salts with essential oils and herbs for a spa-grade mineral soak that melts away stress. They also have an activated charcoal bath soak that purifies, recharges, and cleans out impurities and leaves your skin silky smooth. In fact, I even have a mustache and beard oil made with eucalyptus mint to moisturize even my horrible dry skin to the point where I don't feel any urge to scratch and irritate myself more than I need to. So if you're ready to treat your skin the way that nature intended, visit saltyrootstallow.com and use the promo code ROMA to get 10% off individual items to help the small businesses of Middle America thrive in this crazy economy. That's saltyrootstallow.com. Get back to your roots naturally.
All right, I am so super duper excited because we are going over the West Coast rappers of the ages of the 90s, of the early 2000s. Jessica, please take us away.
Yes, let's roll that bump. I just want to say it was a good day.
It was a good day. All right, Jessica. Let us hear this very first Friday. Let's talk about it. Okay.
Yes.
So, talk to me about this song.
I thought we had it was a good day pulled up first, but we can start here. That was my bad because
I can switch. It's whatever.
No.
It's fine. Because both of these songs we're going to go over. Yes, it was a good day. This was in 1993. Like I was saying, Ice Cube was doing all kinds of music with NWA. And he came out with a song that was a little bit more chill. And it was you're just hanging out and you're doing normal kind of things. And yeah, it was
I like the very, very first
story
verse.
with the movie.
Just waking up in the morning. Gotta thank God, guys. Always thank God. Praise God.
Praise God.
I don't know, but it seems kind of odd. There's no barking from the dog, no smog, and Mama cooked the breakfast with no hog.
I mean, like it must be no hog, bro. Just because you gotta.
This song,
What happened?
Like that green.
Oh no, that's a cool car. No, that's a cool car. I like that. I like that car.
the visuals went so well with this song because you can see they're real normal people. They're just playing this, and it kind of gave this insight that wasn't this, yeah, I'm gangbanger doing all this stuff. It's like, no, I'm a normal person. So it was really cool for that. And this song gave him the confidence to write the movie and to actually create Friday, because people
Really,
this whole song here took on sort of a life of its own of what's the backstory of the gangster. We can demystify it.
Okay.
Thing. Yes.
Okay. All right.
And there's some iconic lines in here too. So are you familiar with this song before I introduce you to it?
I am. Just a little bit. Not super knowledgeable, but I've heard it.
So yeah, it's a little bit different than what we're used to. I don't know. It was maybe a little more
a little more chill, I'd say.
I know. I know. I was trying to think of like a modern day equivalent to it.
I'd say laid back.
Yeah.
Not so much more hardcore gangster rap.
Mm-hmm. So
just
very cool.
Just my personal opinion.
Now what?
All right, Jessica. What's his next song you want to talk about? Friday?
Yes, the song Friday. Not the other version. Not the Friday. Gotta get. Do you know that song?
Man, I had that pulled up and ready to go.
Sadly,
not that song. This is the one that Ice Cube wrote for
that's
this
what's up.
Movie.
Okay,
yes.
Okay.
Also released in 1995, along with it. I think we need to recognize the talent of Ice Cube, because sometimes when you're writing a comedy movie like this and you're trying to create a song to go with it, it can get a little cheesy, it can get a little commercial, but this song is actually really it's just a great song objectively, and it didn't go any kind of parody or comedy route. So I liked how he really knocked out of the park with this one.
I mean, so listen to this. So apparently the chorus, right, goes, throw your neighborhood in the air if you don't care, right? I apparently just read, that they took that out and they say, throw your set in the air, right? And I'm just over here thinking, but the words don't match, like I don't know how to, like, the syllables, neighborhood, set, syllables don't match. That's all I'm saying.
It was of its time. They was kind of more of a spoken rap. It's just a personal style, how you just have different artists these days that
these days we have mumble rap and it's pathetic. I
have this may be, I don't know, what it reminds me of is like
what does it remind you of? Talk to me.
I think this was more the precursor style of like Big Sean and maybe even Kendrick Lamar, because of how he spoke about. Now that I'm like re-looking at the
really okay,
because it's just realness. It's not trying to put on this big show. It's just like, no, I was in the oven in the nappy. I had on too, so I was happy.
Hey, yo, keep going.
I'm not going to read actually the next line because it's not. We're not going to read that. We're not gonna put profanity on here, but trust me. But hey, I got another.
All right, Jessica.
Here's some Gangsta's Paradise.
I'm ready to dive head first. You already know into the Coolio and LB.
Now, do you know where this man's from?
Talk to me.
Pennsylvania. Where
Hey,
you
yo,
from?
let's go. Shout out my great state. Let's go.
But he grew up in California, and he has
Okay.
that same kind of West Coast style that has that different kind of cadence. I'd say it's somewhat slowed down. It's really hard sometimes doing this without, like, you know, having the beat to it. But I know you know the song. You know the song, right? Everybody knows the song.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I look around. I look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Man, I just messed that up so badly.
Because I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. Do you remember I said I have
Yo.
a story about this song?
Oh, talk to me. Talk to me about this story. Talk to me
Okay.
about this story.
1995.
That was a long time ago.
Little 8-year-old Jessica. Well, you know, around that time.
Yeah,
my
sure.
Parents
You were
did
like
have
12.
this album, and in the CDs you could pull out, and they had the lyrics to a lot of it.
Uh-huh.
So I wanted to know all the lyrics to this song and several other rap albums, so I would just like memorize the lyrics. And I forgot about a lot of this, but my mom said that I would run to her like, Mom, let me do this song for you. And I would like, and just go through it and be like, I
Wow.
really hate to trip, but I gotta look. As they croak, I see my life in the pistol smoke, you know, boo. And I would go up little elementary school, Jessica. I mean, when I tell you guys I've
I'm
been
the
a
kind
rapper
of G
from
the
the
homies
beginning.
want to be like
Look at
on
the
my knees in the night saying prayers in the street light.
Been spending most our lives. Oh my gosh.
What's up? What's
Oh
up?
my
Talk to me.
gosh,
Talk to me.
Taylor, do you remember when they did this song live? I think it was at the Grammys, possibly the MTV Music Awards.
Nobody cares
and they
about that
had-
stuff. Bleh.
They had
Woke propaganda.
the singer live, and it really added to the performance. Yeah.
Great.
I'm an
Hate woke
educated
propaganda.
fool with money on my mind, got my 10 in my hand and a gleam in the eye. Okay. All right, I'm done.
You got
Do you
a
like your
gleam in
sound?
your eye, girl.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I love me some Coolio.
You got some Coolio? All right. Okay. Okay.
Love it.
Okay. You got any like really, really interesting facts about this though? Because like
Coolio.
apparently this was on the top 2
Mm-hmm.
alternating spots in 1996. What, for 12 weeks?
Yeah, and also it was in the movie Dangerous Minds, and they didn't
Okay.
really think this was going to be a hit. Like they didn't. Yeah, they just kind of wrote it off, and then obviously it blew up and
Obviously,
just became
yeah.
this global phenomenon. So
Hey,
Yeah.
that's what happens when you just put your head down and you just work real hard.
if you make a
But
good product,
ladies-
people like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up and get ready, guys, because we are diving head first into the reactor segment, guys. This is the spot where we hunt down 3 or more absolutely wild and viral videos. We tear them apart with maximum effort, 0 chill and 100% ridiculousness. Let's crank that energy up to 11. And what was that? What was that, Jessica? Jessica, what was that?
Roll that bump.
Okay, like I just said, guys, we are gonna be going into this reactor segment, and I'm really excited because when Snoop Dogg became Indian, I was like, yo, that can't be true. But you know what? Apparently it is, according to this video. Oh, we gotta take this music off.
It's the motherfucking D-O-double-E. Snoop Doggy. You know I'm mobbing with the D-R-E. Yeah. You know who's back up this motherfucker.
Oh my lordy lord. That is so disrespectful to the Indians.
The Indians. I feel like Snoop would be cool with this, so therefore I'm
You
cool
think
with
so?
this.
You think so? Okay, guys. Okay, I know y'all want to see this, and I know y'all love this, but you know we gotta do it. We gotta do it to y'all. The Black Snape. Apparently, it's been in the news.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Talk to me. You're Black Snape? Oh, snap. Bang, bang.
Black skin, walk the hall, they whispering. Cauldron bubble, I'm different. Dark eyes don't flinch, just glimmering. House points, man, miss me. Came from pain, they history. Same blood, they fear, they diss me. But they copy my brew, still sip me. Side eye from the portraits. Cold stone, but my soul scorched.
Oh, okay. Okay, mommy.
Learn from the alleys and the torch.
Yo, you rocking that. You rocking that cape, bro. I love it.
Half rage in the narrow gate. Half foot in the castle gate. Hold me
Half
up
hood?
from
All right.
walking through the dark, one day my hand and a X in my heart. Turn that fear to a spell, then I spark. Yeah. I've been cursed from the start.
You've been cursed from the start? Okay.
They talk war in the streets. I see more than they see in the tower. Drive by, man, I glide by stealth. Broomstick, bring stone, cold shower. I ain't glorified shots, that's great. That's moms in black, that's waves. Of boys that ain't make old age. So I ain't my rage at the cage. Walking through the dark.
Hey, yo.
My hand and a X in my heart. Turn that fear to a spell, then I spark. Yeah. I've been cursed from the start.
Bro, he been cursed from the start, yo. He's Black Snape. All right, that was an AI. That was an AI generated video, right? Right, Taylor?
What's that?
That was
Was
an
it
AI
AI?
generated. That was AI,
course,
all
yeah.
AI generated, right?
You can tell it's AI because he never reloads his pistol. Everything else is 100% real.
Okay.
But
all
let
right.
me throw out there real quick. We would have played that this week regardless of what the movie is. That's not like because black, but yeah. This popped up this week and I love it. So it's good.
Now going straight into the very, very next one, guys. I want to shout out to the very, very great Psyop Anime channel because so we had a very, very large weekend. I don't know if you guys know this, but there was a lot of No Kings protests, and we filmed today's episode. So y'all really gotta check out the Psyop Anime, and they're real quick on the draw.
最大規模の失業者の集まりがノーキングエブイベントを開催されています
The time for silence is over.
Time for
We
silence
will
is
not
over.
Be ignored.
Yep.
Let
And
me
they
thank
all
all
look
the
very
organizations that
None of them have
made
seen a
this
gym
great
in
event
approximately
possible.
20 years. Oh, they're so fat.
Is he saying real words? I can't.
一个没有仇恨、没有国王的
的行动将决定未来的样
Oh,
子。
Pocahontas.
一个没有仇恨、没有国王的
なんという戦略だ。精神的な病を武器化すると
Communism. Gotta love
天才
communism.
だな。ジョージ・ソロス。
Oh. Yo, shout out Psyop Anime. I mean, like, yo, really good job to them. I mean, this is all AI stuff, and like,
Yeah,
it's
love
it's
this
so
account.
amazing.
It's gotta follow him. Give him a shout out. Love this as much as Skybrows. So,
It's amazing. It's amazing how fast and how great AI has become in such a short amount of time. I mean, just a year ago, I mean, the Will Smith video looked like spaghetti. Now it's phenomenal, you know. But let's end it off with another AI video. So Sora AI video generator is going offline. So what do you think of made Sora matter? Okay.
this
is a
one
fat
might be
man-
Friday themed because we did talk about fried chicken.
Oh, fried chicken, KFC thing. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Okay. Oh,
Did you
he
do
loves
this
his
for
fried
the
chicken.
movie?
Oh, he does love his fried chicken. Man, go get you some fried chicken, yo. Wow. Oh Lord, AI is becoming amazing, and I'm really scared at what it can turn into. I truly am scared for what the future has for this. But Jessica, what did you think about these segments that we went over today, from the Friday movie to the music segment, to the final reaction segment? What was your favorite and why?
I loved the movie and just getting a chance to revisit that. It was really good. I loved just laughing all over again. What about you?
Some of those scenes, like damn, in the movie. I mean, like it was amazing, and
We
I'm
gotta do
really
it together.
happy.
Which side you leaning? That way. Okay, ready? Damn! Gotta get it together.
Funny. But yeah, no, I think Friday was the best part of this episode.
Awesome.
I truly liked it. Chris Tucker is an amazing, funny man, and I hope one day I also get to meet him too, because I grew up watching Rush Hour religiously. So maybe in the future we can put Rush Hour on the movies for you to watch.
Yes.
But guys, I am ending this show. Guys, I'm really excited to shout out some of my very close friends, the Boonies HQ. This is Tim Pool's skateboarding company that he has. This is where I got all these great skateboards. Got the scooter there. And go get your Boonies sticker at theboonies.hq.com. Next, I want to shout out a very good, close, great friend of mine, Brett Dasovic, over at Pop Culture Crisis. Guys, him and Mary Morgan film Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. EST. Guys, it is absolutely amazing over there. And don't forget, in the future, Brett Dasovic is going to be on the drive-in. So stick around for that episode, guys. Next, we have my very good, nice close friend. Very old. I don't want to say old man because he's not the old man. We all know the old man is Brian. We all know this. Old man is Brian. But another old great man. He has a great beard. His name is Sanoski, guys. Over at The Quiet Part Pod on Rumble, YouTube, everywhere, Twitters. I mean, he does some news at 6 o'clock, I'd say, every single day. And it's dropping daily hot entertainment every single day. So guys, go check out him over there. Jessica, please remind everyone where they can find you on all of the platforms.
Absolutely. You can find me over on X at Jessica Clarity and at YouTube, Jessica Clarity, and over on Rumble, where I stream sometimes under Entertaining Thoughts. And catch me out there where you can see all the politics and entertainment world that, makes it.
I just thought of something when you said that. I just thought of something when you said that. Cash me outside. How about that?
Catch me on the Twitter. How about that?
No, cash me outside. How about that? Do you remember that?
Of course,
do you remember that chick?
Yeah.
Danielle, whatever. I don't know. But the cash me outside girl. Oh my gosh, she was the funniest thing ever. All right, guys.
Rapper now.
I don't know. I don't know what she does.
I think
she has an
you
OnlyFans. I'm pretty sure she has an OnlyFans. Guys, I am T_Bone322 on the Twitters. That card is going to change real soon. I'm really excited because, guys, if you can see in the top corner, we have a new logo, the drive-in logo that's going to be on a hat real soon. I'm super duper excited for that. Just got approved. So I'm super duper excited. Taylor, where can we find you on the interwebs?
And you can find me on Twitter at TaylorRendsEX.
Thank you so much, Taylor. Guys, that is a wrap. Patriots, go follow Roma Nation right now, guys. That is riseofmiddleamerica.com or on Rumble, Twitter, X, YouTube, everywhere. Guys, we are dropping red hot independent podcasts every week. We are ripping them apart with the biggest headlines, with unfiltered independents, libertarians, and constitutionalists. No corporate spin, just straight fire and truth. Thanks for riding Shotgun Light like Now, guys, you gotta like, you gotta comment, and subscribe, share with all your friends, your enemies, your loved ones, and let us wake this country up. Taylor, let's roll that bump and let's roll out.